What a game, what a game, what a win from Manchester United. Martin Atkinson, the referee of this game, denying United two clear penalties when Ronaldo was brought down by Katzuma twice into the 18 yards box area of West Ham, and he really points to the spot at in the 9 minutes or the added 3 minutes, and guess what happens? David De Gea gives United a win, and David De Gea wins it for Manchester United. Smash the like on the video, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. You might be asking yourself, I'm talking with a lot of energy. Everyone who watches this channel, however much we are diverse, we do each and every news for each and every team. You know very well that I support Manchester United, but this is a channel that does all sorts of news all over the football world. So David De Gea gives United a lead, gives United 3 points. He wins United 3 points. This season, David De Gea has collected some good points for Manchester United, because if at all it wasn't him, United would have lost 2 points and this game would have ended in a draw. But United went ahead to really win this game courtesy of a David De Gea save. I'm not letting down the efforts of Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, and Jesse Lingard and Nemanja Matic in there. But all I want to tell you is, this is what they call having a world-class goalkeeper. Having a world-class goalkeeper leads to the following. Games like this, if at all United will win the trophy in May and they'll be crowned the winners of the Premier League, these are moments that we are really going to be talking about, that if it wasn't David De Gea, it would have not been the champions of England in there. But all in all, we are getting into the so-called match reaction of Manchester United versus West Ham in there. Smash the like on the video. I'm RD, and I'm really wowed, because I felt like for the very first time VAR exposed itself. VAR exposed itself, because I agree. Look Shaw, the penalty call for Atkinson against Manchester United in the dying minutes of the game, it's right. It's 100% right, and it's 100% called for in there. But one thing I don't agree is that VAR, why didn't they call Atkinson on the 2 occasions where Ronaldo was brought down, you get, and he had taken the ball off and there was clear contact on him, on the body, and he was not called to go to the side monitor to view whether this was okay or not, because on 3 occasions Ronaldo was brought down. One of the occasions, I think it was really not, it was 50-50. It was a penalty that you would have really taken away and said, no, it's not a penalty to be given to a team like Manchester United in there. But the 2 last penalties, the 2 last fouls into the second half to a man who goes by the names of Ronaldo, were penalties. And I'm asking myself, why didn't the people in the VAR room call Martin Atkinson to go to the side monitor to really watch or review, see? And because this time around we might be blaming Martin Atkinson, but the man in the VAR room was the one supposed to call him and tell him, please, this needs a review, and they never call him. That was not diving. It was not diving. It was a penalty for Manchester United. 2 penalties denied for Manchester United. But all in all, as they say that when the Lord has his plans, there is no way you can really turn them back. No one could turn back the plan of the Lord. The plan of the Lord was today that Manchester United was going to win, because they played very well in the first half. Second half, United switched off and West Ham was all over United in there. So I really want to see you guys go into the comment section and tell me your reactions onto this game in there. United winning 2-1, stretching their away winning form from 28 games to 29 winning games. And guess what? Most of the games they've won away, they've come from losing positions in there. So I think you know what I'm really talking about in there. Martin Atkinson is going to be the talk of the day, and VAR is really going to be questioned left, right, and center, because all these fouls have been done to one of the best players in the world, who goes by names of Cristiano Ronaldo in there. And when you look at all this, it's something that it's a shaming VAR. VAR has been exposed. I can really tell you that it has been exposed in this incredible conclusion to the game in there. And I'm asking myself, why could the manager, he was a former manager of Manchester United, David Moyes, get in a player who goes by the names of Marcus Noble coming in, he hadn't even kicked a ball on the pitch, and you give him a penalty. I know a penalty is something easy to be taken, but it's hard also. It's easy and hard to take a penalty because it needs you to be having the adrenaline of that game to really step up and do the needful and put the back of the net in there. So I think that was a very big mistake made by the manager who goes by the names of David Moyes. Let's look at the statistics of the game, team statistics. Shots on target, total shots, West Ham had 13, United had 17. 4 shots on target for West Ham, United had 10, 7 of those coming in the first half. That's why I told you that in the first half, United really played very well, and in the second half, they really switched off. Possession, West Ham had 38%, 62% for Manchester United. Passes completed, West Ham completed 391 passes in there, and United completed 614 passes in there. 83% passing accuracy for West Ham. United had a 90% passing accuracy. Fouls, West Ham had 5 and United had 8. Yellow cards, no yellow card was issued to any of the team members in there. Red cards, 0 red cards were really consumed in there. And offsides, West Ham had 2 offsides and United had 0 offsides. 2 corners for West Ham and 11 corners for a team which goes by the names of Manchester United. So all in all, United really had the lion's shares of the game, but this does not really depict what was on the pitch because West Ham reached an extent in the second half and they were all of a team which goes by the names of Manchester United. United couldn't do anything further because United had consolidated them. When you look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I think certain things are really not okay with him. However much we've won this game, he has really made substitutions that have really led to United winning this game, but Fred and Scott McTominay, one of those is not supposed to be on the pitch. And I think Scott McTominay, played better today, returning from injury. I think was supposed to be playing in there with Paul Pogba. Freddie shouldn't be on the pitch. He had very many blind passes, yes, but looking at the level at Manchester United, we cannot really judge him because he's not the level of Manchester United. And he came out and said that he's just learning to get that ball from the defenders and pass it to the midfielders. So as a player like that, it shows you that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the problem into this. Why don't you get in a CDM and either put Fred as a bench player or sell him off because he's not really getting United to the level where he's supposed to be. United is a title challenging team and is a title winning team. And if I told you are going to challenge people like Chelsea who are having Saul Niguez, N'Golo Kante, Kovacic and Jorginho into the same position where Fred plays, and Freddie is not above of all those 4 that I've mentioned. Look at Man City, Gundogan, Rodri, Fernandinho. Freddie cannot play ball on any of those. You get, even I think at Arsenal, Thomas Partey is better than Freddie. Even Lokonga, the new kid that has been brought at Arsenal, I think is better than Freddie because he has a very good positional sense. His passing range is okay. His forward passing is okay. He gets the ball very well from the defender, from the defenders of Arsenal and passes it forward. Look at Liverpool. They're having Fabinho. They're having Jordan Henderson. They're having Thiago. They're having Naby Keita. All of those 4, Freddie can't play ahead of all those. So it shows you that we are really behind to that position as Manchester United, and we need to get in a proper CDM to play that role if at all United is to compete anywhere. That's why you saw when the Nemanja Matic came on, United really got back the position and we really looked like we are into the game. And you saw that pass that he passed to Jesse Lingard, and Jesse Lingard curled the ball at the back of the net in there. It was really a fantastic finish in there. At first when I saw Jesse Lingard come on, I said, no, this shouldn't be Jesse Lingard coming on. It's supposed to be Anton Martial. But when he really put up that, I really said I was wrong. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really did a right substitution in there because it won the game. He got the winner. However much I don't agree, Jesse Lingard coming on the pitch ahead of Anton Martial, I really feel like Ole got it right because the substitution that he brought on got United the winner in there. So I think he was right onto that. And when Nemanja Matic came on, you saw that United was really far better than how it was when Freddie was onto the pitch. So it shows you that United needs a central defensive midfielder in there. Freddie can't do that job. Scott McTominay can't do that job. The only player that can do that job is a player who goes by names of Nemanja Matic. He's 3 years old and he cannot really come up and do the needful as far as the season is concerned because he cannot play game in, game out. You get? So we need him. He's the best we've got, but he's old. His legs cannot really play 2 games a week or like to play this Saturday and play next Saturday. That's the problem with him. So United needs a better CDM in there to come in and really close in when we are really needing someone to do that job in there. So Paul Pogba, I'm really blaming Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on Paul Lebile Pogba because Paul Lebile Pogba, we know that he's not a left attacking midfielder. However much he has created close to 5 assists from that side out of the 7 that has created while playing into the central role that he usually plays. You are really making him look bad. Paul Pogba is not a player who plays off the left attacking midfield. He is a central box-to-box midfielder. So how do you take off Paul Pogba and leave Freddie on when when the game is 1-1 and we are looking for a win? So that's why I've always supported Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, even there was times when people are saying that Ole Gunnar should be sacked. You get? I said no, because I saw what he's building was something great for the team. Because ever since Alex Ferguson left, we've not yet had a team built like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has. So this team being built like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has built it, it has really given us the best of things that we are really experiencing. But he's lacking certain things in there. The way he chooses his team, playing players out of position. Because why doesn't he get Bruno and play him off the left? Because he knows Bruno is the best central attacking midfielder that we have. And the best box-to-box midfielder that we have is Paul Lebile Pogba, world-class in there, proven in there, and whenever he's into that position, he really gives us his best in there. However much sometimes he's lazy, loses that ball, very many times I really admit, but that's the best we have. Play him alongside Scott McTominay, you get? Bruno be there, then either Anton Martial or Jesse Lingard or Jadon Sancho, let him start off the left. You get? So these are things that Ole should put into proper formation in there, because time is really going to come when we won't be there for him, because we've been there for him for a very long time. We've sat into his mistakes because we think he's learning on the job, and I think time is now for him to prove, because he has built this squad and it's good. And if at all we accomplish this season without winning a trophy, either a Premier League or a Champions League, or putting up a very big race in there, like being knocked out on either the quarterfinals or semi-finals of the Champions League and being like 2 points behind the winners of the Premier League, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is really going to get a sack. I don't know, but if at all I was the board, I can give him a sack, because having Ronaldo on the pitch, Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, Raphael Varane, Jadon Sancho, Anton Martial, Marcus Rashford, you can't tell me you can't produce a title. We have to win a title. And if I told you to win a title, the way he chooses his team should be changed. Should be changed in there. Bring on Jesse Lingard, because, you know, because Jesse Lingard said no to renewing his contract at Manchester United. You remember? So what Ole is doing, he really wants to give Lingard playing time at United such that he really puts pen to paper, because he's answerable to the board. Because I think the board told him that, can we sell him off? And Ole says, no, I'm not selling him off. I need him to stay. Today he has saved United, but is he going to do that? Is he the quality to be at Manchester United? I don't think he's the quality to play at Manchester United, because when Rashford comes, when there is Martial, when there is Cavani, Ronaldo, Mason Greenwood, and Sancho, I don't think Jesse is really ahead of those anywhere. So I don't know what Ole is really going to do, but congratulations to Manchester United winning this game. They are tied on 13 points with Liverpool in there, though Liverpool is still topping the table because they're having a goal difference of 13, and United are really having a goal difference of 11, I think. It's 11 and United are having 9 in there. So Liverpool have a goal difference of 11, United have a goal difference of 9. That's why United are up in there, and they are really doing great in there. Getting this win is something great, because these are games that United should win. If at all they really want to get onto the top of the title and win, and win the Premier League, that means they have to win all of the games that they won last season, and those games that they lost, they have to turn them either into draws or wins, and the draws should be turned into wins. I think you are getting me. So that means they're supposed to win the games they won. If at all you won against West Ham last season, you have to do it again as they've done it. You get? Then after, go on and do the needful and win the other ones that you lost, like those two: Tottenham Hotspur 6-1, Crystal Palace, Sheffield United, the draw against Everton that you really had 3-3 goals in there. So, and last season they've already messed it up because last year they went at St. Mary's, they won 3-2, and this time they drew. So those are things that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should come out and clean. But all in all, 3 points into the bag of Manchester United. I think United fans all over the world are really jubilating. But just know the manager of Manchester United really has a lot of work to do, because he's having lots of forwards. I don't know what he's going to do, because it's going to cause headache onto him. So guys, I feel like that was my match reaction to West Ham 1, Manchester United 2. Go into the comment section and let your reaction down into the comment section below. Tell me what you think about United and their win in there and maintaining their record of not losing at away from home in there. 29 games stretched in there. So good news for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Congratulating David De Gea. To me, he's my man of the match. He's my man of the match. He's my man of the match. I don't know who your man of the match is, but for me, it's David De Gea. No one beats him on that. He has made a save. Everyone had agreed that the game is going to end in a draw in there. And you know, a man who came in noble, who takes penalties for West Ham, he doesn't miss always. And we had all agreed. But never say never in the game of football. Everything is possible. David De Gea pulling up a save, and David De Gea has shown Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that, please, I'm not at the level of Dean Henderson. Because many people are saying that Dean Henderson is better than David De Gea, and he was criticized a lot on saving penalties in the final that we lost against Villarreal, that he never saved penalties. And people were saying, you would have brought in Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson is good at saving penalties. Now, he has won us 3 points through saving a penalty. Now, I don't know what haters are really going to say. Team Dean Henderson, shut up your beaks. Shut up your beaks. You now know who is the best goalkeeper for Manchester United. It's none other than David De Gea. And this should be a communication to the Spanish national team coach that Unai Simon is nowhere better than David De Gea, and David De Gea should be the #1 choice goalkeeper for the Spanish national team in there. And this season and last season, David De Gea got back to the world-class level where he has been all the years ever since he came in at Manchester United. So I don't know what you think about David De Gea. To me, I think he's world-class, one of the best. He's up there. He has improved on his ball distribution. He's a ball player now. He's making saves. That is the man in there. So I'm out for now. See you later, because if I'm to talk about this game, I can talk until tomorrow comes.